Hello everyone. Today we are here to understand the next topic, that is phrase and clause. So let us understand what's that. First, let's understand about the phrase. A phrase is a group of words that forms a part of a sentence and makes sense, but not a complete sense. Like, see the example first. The sun rises in the east. Now, here the underlined words in the east is a phrase. Now, it is, as you can see, is a group of words in the east. There are certain words which has a meaning but not a complete meaning, as it cannot be used independently. If we say in the east, only in the east doesn't carry any meaning and it doesn't have any subject or predicate also. But in a sentence, if we use it, it has a meaning. So here, in the east is a phrase. Now see the next example. This toy is made of plastic. So here, made of plastic is a group of words, which is a phrase actually. It has a meaning, but not a complete meaning of its own. Means it cannot be used independently, made of plastic. It will not make any sense separately as it has no subject and predicate. So a phrase is a group of words carrying a meaning, but not a complete meaning. Now let us see what is clause. A clause is also a group of words that forms a part of sentence and has a subject and a predicate of its own. Now a clause is also a group of words like a phrase, but it has a subject and predicate. But like phrase, it also does not carry any separate meaning independently. See this example. We can't start as it is raining. Now see these underlined words, as it is raining. It is a clause. It has a subject, it, and predicate is raining, but it doesn't carry a separate meaning, as we cannot say it as an independent sentence, as it is raining. It does not have a complete sense, but it has a subject, it, and a predicate, is raining. Now see the next one. I think that you have made a great mistake. Now these underlined words, that you have made a great mistake, is a clause. Now it has a subject, you, and a predicate, have made a great mistake, but cannot be used as a separate sentence, because we cannot start a sentence with that. That you have made a great mistake cannot be an independent sentence. So it is a part of sentence having a subject and predicate of its own. This is called a clause. Now let us understand the types of clauses. There is no further type of phrase. Clauses are of two types. First is main clause and second is subordinate clause. Now let us see what are they separately. Main clause, as the name suggests, it contains the main idea or the fact of the sentence, and it can be used as an independent sentence also. See this example. I called my aunt because she was unwell. Now here we have two clauses. First one is I called my aunt. Now this is the main clause because it has the main idea of calling my aunt, and it can be used independently also as a separate sentence. I called my aunt. That's it. So the main clause will have the main idea and can be used independently. Now here the second clause, if we say because she was unwell. Now this is the subordinate clause actually, which cannot be used independently. Subordinate clause is the clause that depends upon the main clause for its meaning. Same sentence, if I say, I called my aunt because she was unwell. Now here, because she was unwell is the subordinate clause, or we can also say dependent clause, which depends upon the main clause for the complete meaning. I called my aunt because she was unwell. So this because she was unwell is actually dependent upon the main clause. So that's why it is called subordinate clause. Now, subordinate clause can further be of certain types, which are the first one, noun clause, then adjective clause, and then adverb clause. As you can see, the name, noun, adjective, and adverb, they can be used, the clauses can be used as a noun, adjective, or adverb. So let us understand how. First, let's see about noun clause. A noun clause is a clause that does the work of a noun in a sentence. Means it can be used as a noun. It answers the question what. Now the clause will give an answer of what. It can be as a subject of a verb also or object of the verb also. Now see this sentence. It is your job that does not bother me. So what does not bother? It is your job. So here it is acting like a noun and as a subject also. Subject that is coming in the beginning. So it's a subject and giving the answer of what. So acting as a noun, but it's a clause, not an independent sentence. Hmm. So it is your job that it is the noun clause. So noun clause acts like a noun in a sentence. Now that noun can be a subject, like here we saw, and it can also act like a object. Like see this example, I expect that I shall get the prize. So expect what? That I shall get the prize. So giving the answer of what? So it's a noun, and here it is acting like an object. So noun clause can act like a subject as well as an object. Now let us move further. The next one is adjective clause. Now as the name suggests, it acts like an adjective. The clause that does the work of an adjective. It answers the question who, which, or whose. Like see these examples. The man who is in the white coat is a doctor. Here we are getting the answer of who. I lost the book which I bought yesterday. Which book? Mary got a little lamb whose fleece was as white as snow. So, whose? So, here we are getting the answers of who, which, and whose. So, these will be adjective clauses. And you have to see this also, that these are all clauses. All these underlined words are clauses as they cannot be used independently as a separate sentence. Now, let us see the next one. The next one is adverb clause. As the name suggests, it acts like an adverb, the clause that does the work of an adverb. Now, how to know whether it's an adjective or adverb? Now, if it is an adverb, we will get the answer of when, where, why, or how. See these examples. When she reached home, the dinner was ready. So, we are getting when. She decided to return to the city where she was born. So it's where. The crops failed because there was no rain. Why? Why did the crop fail? Because of no rain. I got wet as it was raining. How? How did you get wet? So the adverb clause will give an answer of when, where, why, or how. So this was the topic for today. Let us revise. A phrase is a group of words that forms a part of sentence and makes sense but not a complete sense. Then we did about clause. A clause is also a group of words that forms a part of sentence, has a subject and predicate of its own. That is a clause. Clauses are of two types, main clause and subordinate clause. And subordinate clause is further of three types, noun clause, adjective clause, and adverb clause, depending upon how they are working as. If they are working as noun, they will be noun clause. Working like adjective, then it will be adjective clause. If it is working like adverb, then it will be adverb clause. So this was today's topic. I hope it's clear to you. Thank you.